I want to be a rock star just like Axl Rose, Bon Jovi.
I'm a jukebox fanatic, I keep it in my attic, I dance to it when no one is around.
I dream of being a star, I dream of music, you know, being a singer.
To be dancing to that boogie woogie sound, boogie sound, boogie sound. To be dancing to that boogie woogie.
The idea of the Mutes is just about playing music. All the members of the band individually have a different disability, and playing music together, none of that matters.
It was 2010, where the subject just came up, and it was pretty cool. One person said, "Oh yeah, we should get a band together." The next minute, you know, somebody else goes, "Oh yeah, we should get a band together."
I'd worked with Supported Life with some of the members of the Mutes. We knew that we had the musicians, so it was just a matter of getting them all together. And yeah, once we started rehearsing, it was evident that there was something there that was worth putting time into.
The band all came together and we started playing along and getting better. Now it's 2012 and we're really good.
Hi mate, come on in. This is our band's rockin' CD and it's really awesome. It's our first one. And
I'm under the water, I'm under the ocean. My mind is a blur as I swim with emotion. 'Cause you're up on land, living on air, while I'm flapping my tail with devotion down in there. I'm waiting for you to start changing your mind.
yes, this song rocks. This is where me and Gabe practice to become a really awesome rock band like the Mutes are. And this weekend on Saturday or Sunday, I think it's Sunday, we've got a big concert, big stage at the King's Arms.
I'm under the water, I'm under the ocean. My mind is a blur, swim with emotion. 'Cause you're up on land.
On our house roster today, I have cleaned the upstairs toilet. I live with 3 others. It took me a year to cook, or 2 years. Pretty good, I am. Glad that I've come a long way in it. Glad that I'm not way back in the Stone Age. And with all those good jobs out there, there always has to be 1 or 2 or 3 bad jobs. And the 2 worst jobs I can think of, 1, cleaning the toilet, and 2, well, definitely having to be a toilet. Yep, you're one happy toilet now.
Happy to be under the sea. Happy to be.
For Nathan, the band is just something really solid, and he's always been had a sort of a dream to be a rocker. For him, it's just a total buzz to be doing it on a regular basis. Miranda, have you got the chords for the chorus? Can you play me this? And you hold that. So the first time you hold that on a double. 2, 3, go. Miranda's like the mother of the band. She's the wise one. She's really clear and really positive. Ever since I've known her, she's been like that, and she's been the calm in the band.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
I've got Asperger's syndrome. It's where we're sort of a bit scatty and there's so much crammed into our minds that we need support guidance in setting things correctly. They may have obsessions, and we talk sort of about this. I used to talk a lot about David Bowie non-stop. And that was just a big obsession of mine.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Also, another part is socially, we can't figure out body language sometimes. When we're talking to people and I think, oh my gosh, she's talking too much and what have you, or...
See me score. What about you? Look out, 'cause here we come. Bounce, bounce.
This is my 21st birthday at the Jasmine Garden. And this is my younger brother here. He's now got a family in Silverdale. He's a doctor. My older brother Simon, he's a doctor in Alfriston. That's my sister who lives in England.
Something special. Watching it get bigger, bigger and brighter on a sunny day. Why rest and play? Bounce, bounce.
And in a way that my brothers and sisters sort of matured more quickly, and I matured like a smaller flowers growing. There's not so much sunlight around me and rain, but they got all the... So they ended up looking after me.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
For the members of the Mutes, it's this great opportunity that as individuals they're not able to express themselves in the way that they can when they come together as a band. As a band, the time they've spent together now, they've become really good friends. They're really tight. They're tapping into this sort of energy that is the band.
What did the wall say to the other wall?
What?
I'll meet you in the corner.
What did one light say to the other light?
What?
Just going out to buy a lotto ticket.
It's cool. Guys, what did the bumblebee say to the fly?
What?
I'll meet you at the bus stop.
About us, and it's about how we came to be and how we formed. And like we only had 3 songs, but they were title songs. And then we changed our name, then we got more and more songs, and then we got bigger and bigger. And I guess with this song you could make a real video about like how we started off and how we are now.
When we are together, rain, hail, or shine. Just remember that everything is gonna be alright. Alright.
Lisa writes songs by herself, and so when we started the band, she had quite a few songs, and that was a initial kind of something to run with. And then really quickly, Miranda wrote a bunch of songs, and we'd write songs together. So she'd write the lyrics, she'd come to practice with lyrics, and then within half an hour we'd have the bare bones of the song.
Sam just works on a tune and suddenly everything just falls together.
It just kind of pops out of nowhere. It's just like,
Yeah.
If you're having a really crap day, I would suggest not to write a song until you're actually feeling a little bit happy, because it could come out. I mean, well,
People write songs when they're angry.
Don't Leave is a perfect example of, I mean, well.
If I had one wish, it would be to bring you closer to me. If only I had one chance, I would put our sorrow in the past.
Well, I live with 9 other people, and yeah, basically half of them go out day programs and some stay here and do work.
My name, Daddy, tell me.
This is our dining room where we eat our food, and this is our lounge, and this is living here. This is the kitchen, and that's Daniel. Hi, Daniel. It's given me confidence ability in the band, because I know the guys that if there were any mistakes, then other members of the band can actually pick that mistake up. So it's like we'll all comfort each other and go, "Oh mate, you're doing a great job, do it again, you know, keep going."
What happens now for eternity? And if our friendship takes its toll, I have
Hi dear, how are you?
You're really good, yeah.
Look what I've got for you.
TV.
It's broken. Here, you take it, it's a bit heavy. It's one of those, and look, I've got a bag full of screwdrivers for you to take it to pieces.
Thanks so much, Mum.
Well, Nathan was a surprise in lots of respects, because Nathan's my adopted son, and it wasn't until, and because I'd not been used to children, in as much as I had no measure of what my expectations were, I felt that things were slightly different with Nathan, even though I didn't have expectations. And it was when Nathan was about 2.5 that we got a diagnosis, and the diagnosis was that Nathan's birth mother drank through the pregnancy, and he had suffered fetal alcohol syndrome. Nathan was a very, very hyperactive boy, very hard to keep up with. And all the milestones were pretty late.
And this song is called I Have a Weakness. And this is Miranda's song.
I have a weakness. I have a weakness. I have a weakness. I have a weakness. I have a weakness, and you know that it's true. I have a weakness, and that weakness is you. I tried to be so strong, but I'm so useless. I always come up with a bunch of excuses.
I wrote a song once, and it's called The Love of My Life, and it was about a Morris Minor I once found. I think she was a 1962 Morris Minor. Damn, she was beautiful. I was trying to search for treasure. It was like the last day of Waitakeri's Inorganic, and I wasn't having any luck. And the truck was just right behind me, and I was like, gotta find some treasure, and nah, couldn't. But something made me look to my left, and there she was, a really beautiful, hot 1962 Morris Minor.
I always come up with a bunch of excuses. A bunch of excuses. A bunch of excuses. Woo! My first relationship was 7 years, and I've just come into a new one.
How's that going?
Oh, really good.
And what do you think about her?
I think you've got to be committed and, you know, just enjoy being together with the person that you love and do all the correct things.
I live in an organisation called The Supported Life, and this house at 51 Jaymont is one of the houses.
Can you get your washing out? Good man.
I'm a slightly house mother to the guys a little bit because of my knowledge. I've been much older than everybody else, and I've had experience with having my own flats. Is it your year's supply of washing? I'll hang this out. You go upstairs. And I'll, yeah, good man. Thanks a lot, Reuben. I just see what needs to be done, and if the bench needs extra cleaning, I'll clean the bench for them. And I do cook as well, about 3 times a week. I can be a fluffy duck with little bits of things. That's probably the Asperger's in me. And sometimes I'll clean something again and again, you know, which is probably ODE or ODC.
This song, Deja Vu, it's gonna be a future classic like Pink Floyd, Brick in the Wall, and all the other really iconic songs, what makes all bands famous.
Deja vu, deja vu. I've been there before, I've been there before. Deja vu, deja vu.
I'm a cleaner. I clean 3 days a week for 3 hours and 2 days a week, 2 hours. I thought my life would be just working, very low pay, doing small jobs and things like that. I just love to sing in the shower and sing out in the street and even sing while working. I just would like to be in my band and just playing music and singing and being in front of the cameras.
Deja vu, but I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. Deja vu, but I'm not sure.
But I'm not sure.
I've seen you before, that time years ago.
have that feeling in there, like you've been there before and then you've got it again, and then ask Miranda.
In band practice, yeah, getting them to focus on the song rather than what they're doing, because often they're so involved in what they're doing that they'll lose focus of the course of the song.
Sometimes with some of the band members, with their disabilities and what have you, have sort of bothered me a little bit. But once you suddenly become like a family, you're so used to it and you just sort of have a great time.
With the band, you know, it's all head work. You've got to sit down and actually work with the whole group and like explain, oh yeah, this could work, and oh yeah, we could throw that in, and oh yeah, and everything.
I think this band deserves a chance. This is a really awesome band, and I feel like all the members of the band are just pouring their hearts into it, and they really believe in what they're doing.
Now it's time to think it over. Now it's time to let it go. All that I ask is some forgiveness. Something that will show control. Don't know how much you need to me. I love you, baby, don't you leave. Don't you leave.
I was feeling a bit nervous about how everyone was going to perform on the night at the King's Arms. But after today, I just had a sort of overwhelming feeling that's sort of taken over. That's just, okay, well, we can't really do any more.
Well, we're at the King's Arms from the Green Room, and we're going to go out there and be the Mutes from Mars and really rock them.
You guys have just been all awesome. Your attitude has been really, really cool. You've all been
Pinching myself every day.
you've all been really positive, and there's been no bad attitudes or.
It was awesome.
Miranda, you are not a cleaner anymore. You're a rock star and you're looking the part.
Time I will be joining you, so don't be so surprised if you wanna come with me too. I know you're gonna miss me and I will miss you too. Why don't we go and sit down and have a drink or two?
What are we saying?
This is the end.
Good evening, everybody. Our first song is a song written by Lisa, and it's called The Power Song.
Mutes, all the members have big dreams of being rock stars, and they're playing gigs, they've recorded a CD. There's a real sense of them already living their dreams.
We see the lights, most beautiful people, amazing and bright.
2 years ago, we were just sitting there discussing music and playing along with each other. Now it's like boom, boom, boom.
And I feel as if this is about to become a Cinderella type of leap.
I'd love to keep being in the Mutes or Mars till I'm 85 years old. I want our band to be a bit like Pink Floyd, you know.